answer. It's because we envy the other nations. You understand? How can we envy those? Let me see your foot. How can we envy those, for example, who did this to you? You ever heard a term that when another nation does something that's just disgusting and disappointing, they say, man, your father is probably doing what? If a son does something that's just embarrassing to his father, people who knew his father would say, your father is doing what? Is turning over in his grave. That's what they say, right? So these people put us on auction blocks. Look at them. These are historical pictures. We didn't make these pictures up. These are historical pictures. These are real photos of us picking cotton, big baskets. These people forced us to work 18, 20, 24 hours a day, sold us on auction blocks like you sell jewelry at a store. You understand? Look at him. Inspect him. Got his mouth open. Give me $500 for this young man. He's 8 years old. He's strong. No diseases, no cuts, no bruises, no broken bones. You understand? Then we turn around, because slavery was about 145 years ago. 1865. Let me see. 1865, 2019. About 150 something years ago, right? That's two 75-year-olds living back to back. It wasn't a long time ago.
Right.
That's like my grandma was 75, her grandma was 75. If she was 85, that means 10 years she was a slave.
Right.
That's how close it was. Oh, how quickly we forget, though. You understand? And now we want to look like those who did that.
Right.
Our forefathers should be spinning in their grave. But the thing is, they in their grave, but God is alive, though.
That's right.
Let's see how God feels about it. Give me Proverbs 3:31. Come on.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31.
Bring it out.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
What does the living God say?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
God says, why would you envy the oppressor? Why would you envy the oppressor? And now they got what? What kind of cream they got for our skin? They got bleaching cream, don't they? What did God say again? Read what the living God said again to our people.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Why do you envy people who put you to death live on Facebook? Channel 9 o'clock news, 5 o'clock news. They got cameras on the police now. The murders ain't stopped.
That's right.
Them planting drugs on our men, that ain't stopped yet. They still planting drugs on us. And then taking us, put us in jail, away from our families, and then what? You got a whole other cycle of children raised without their father. And their father could have been innocent. The Cincinnati 5, what's it called? The Central Park 5, right? 5 innocent young men, right? Lives ruined before they even started. Said they raped the white woman, they had never even met the white woman before.
Right.
They found a body, they made them confess to a murder they didn't even commit. So if you just confess, we'll let you go home. And then they confessed, gave them all a whole bunch of years. One of them, I think the most did like 16, 14, 16 years in prison. 16 years old, life ruined before they even get started. He only got a diploma, but he got a felony. You understand what I'm saying? So there is an agenda against our people. That's why we must come together under one banner, that's God's laws. And we cannot continue to envy those who enslaved us. You understand? Give me Numbers 12 to deal with the, give me Numbers 12. Y'all know that white skin is hated in the Bible?
Right.
Y'all know that white skin is a curse?
Right.
You knew that? You knew that, bro? Be honest. Did you know that, sis?
They know.
Okay, white skin is a curse in the Bible. We're gonna prove it. Sis, did you know white skin was a curse? Because they say in the communities, if it's white, it's right. And if it's black, get back. You heard that before though, right, sis? Right. In our community, they say, hey, look, if she white, she all right. Brothers get some money, they get turned to a rapper, football player. Who they marry? They marry a white woman because they don't know their history. They don't know the truth according to God. They don't know that God is a black man and that we have the best people on the planet. They don't know that.
That's right.
Numbers 12, start at verse 9. Come on.
The book of Numbers, chapter 12, verse 9.
Bring it out.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them.
So God got mad at Aaron and Miriam. Those are Moses' older siblings. He had an older sister, Moses had an older brother. He got mad at both of them, but he was specifically mad at Miriam because a woman got a certain place in life. You understand? You don't speak against the leader, and Moses was the leader. So not only are you speaking against Moses, who I set up over y'all, you actually, now you got a woman speaking against him too. So God was mad as hell. So watch this, read on.
And he departed, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam.
Who?
Miriam.
You see, God dealt with Miriam only. Aaron, he was out of order too for running his mouth, but God dealt with Miriam because you out of order twice. Not only are you speaking against Moses, you also don't know your place. So it says, and Miriam, what was the judgment?
Miriam became leprous.
So she went from being dark, beautiful skin to what?
Leprous.
What does leprous mean? Read on.
White as snow.
So when God got mad at the black woman, he turned her leprous white as snow. Why is it that the black woman is bleaching herself today, not understanding that she cursing her own skin? When God got upset, this was a judgment. Miriam was on timeout. She was white for 7 days.
That's right.
You understand? And then she had to be away from everybody else for 7 days. And then she had to come back when her skin turned back brown. Read that part again, come on.
And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous.
He looked at his sister, he's like, oh, snap. God got mad, turned you white. Watch what he said, come on.
And Aaron said unto us, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee.
I beseech you means I'm begging you. He said, Moses, I'm begging you what?
Lay not the sin upon us.
He said what?
Lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead.
What are white people?
Let her not be as one dead.
Don't let her. You can see blue veins in their face. You can see green veins in them. They like a dead person. They like walking zombies. They got no melanin. How you on a planet that requires sunlight, but you can't take the sunlight?
Right.
And then you say we inferior.
Teach out.
You understand what I'm saying? You do realize we need the sun, right? Y'all know we need the sun, right? To survive, right? How you on a planet that requires sunlight, but you can't take the sunlight? Y'all was in that line for years making that sunblock. They was in that for years. They was sweating, working hard. Bring it out. Not they on the beach with that little green stuff on their nose. Right. They like you a genius, Bob. Right. You understand what I'm saying? We got built-in sunblock. It's called melanin. Right. So that alone shows you that it's a curse to look like them. That's right. Let her not what?
Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed.
It says they flesh half consumed. White people, they flesh half consumed. You can see right through them. That's why we call them rednecks, because we can see their red blood through their skin. Because their skin contains no color. So the red shows forth. Because we got blood in our skin too, you just can't see it. You look at them, you can see the red. That's why God calls them red. God calls them Edomites. Right. You understand? So we should not hate our skin. We should not hate our hair. We got the hair of God on our head. That's right. You understand that, sis? So your woolly hair, let it grow. And I guarantee you, you will outgrow sisters who've been permanent hair for years. You understand? My wife, she had chopped off a lot of her edges and the burnt off stuff from permanent from years and years and years. And now this is like 7 years later, my wife got some long, beautiful hair, sis. That's right. Long, beautiful hair. You understand? And it's sisters who can help you with natural styles and different things, because it's about loving yourself. How can you love your people if you don't love yourself? Right. Leviticus 19. Leviticus 19 and 17. We must learn how to love ourselves, but you can't love yourself until you come back to your book. You understand? Because what happens is when we go into the Bible, you understand? You know what happens? You realize the Bible is already all the way around you. You understand? When you open up this Bible, you realize the Bible is all around you. Our oppression is in the Bible. Right. The self-hatred is in the Bible. Right. You understand? And the truth is in this Bible. Right. Leviticus 19, verse 17. Come on.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Bring it out. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So the Bible says we should not hate our brothers in our heart. Why y'all think we murder each other so much? Why is there such thing as black on black crime? Y'all ever heard Chinese on Chinese crime before? Y'all ever heard that before? Arab on Arab crime? Abdul kill Hakbi? Y'all ever heard that before? That don't happen, do it. But why is there such thing as black on black crime? Because we hate ourselves. So read the law again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
It says don't hate your brother. Rebuke your neighbor. You know what rebuke mean? Rebuke is, let's say for example you have on a dress, right? Brother, you wearing that dress, you out of order. You are out of order, you need to put some pants on. You understand me? That's rebuking. Like for example, how we just dealt with the law earlier. Y'all have on pants, we talked about what? The Bible says you gotta do what? Wear a dress or what? Or a skirt. That's called being rebuked. That's right. That's love according to the Bible. Because I can just let you walk around knowing in my heart that you're disgusting in God's sight. That's hatred. If we just had this knowledge of who we are in God's laws and we just never came out to teach our people, that's hatred. We know we get in the kingdom. And then everybody else, hey, I guess God ain't dealing with them. They're gonna have to die. Because this place is destined for nuclear destruction. Y'all see what's going on in the news, right? All these rumors of wars. Trump, he crazy. You understand? It's a lot going on right now. So we come out here to warn our people. You understand? Don't fear Trump. Fear God. You understand? Because God controls all things. So again, Leviticus 19:17.
Leviticus 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
What?
Rebuke thy neighbor.
Correct your neighbor, read.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Don't let your people stay in sin. So that's why we out here. It says rebuke them, don't suffer sin upon them. Suffer means allow. You understand? So it says don't suffer sin upon them. You see, if I see any sin, I must go into this Bible and show y'all that God says something different.
That's right.
Read on.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
The law says you cannot avenge, meaning, okay, you kill my best friend, I'm gonna kill you. Isn't that how we act though? Isn't that how we act? How much vengeance is in our communities? A lot of these little gang beefs and block beefs, they go back years. And when you get to the root of it all, it was over something petty. A small scuffle, words. You understand? Who are you talking to? I'm talking to you. Who you looking at? I'm looking at you. What you looking at me for? The dumbest problems in our communities turn into massive bloodshed.
That's right.
Then 20 years later, you're like, why we beefing with 143rd Street? Bro, you know what? I don't even know. We hated them since I was a little boy. I was raised to hate them. I don't know why we hate them. If you ask the gangs, Bloods, why y'all beefing with the Crips? You know what? I don't even know. My big homie said, those the ops. That's the opposition. We hate them. But why though? I don't know. Something happened a long time ago. What happened? They could have had a shoulder bump at a club somewhere. They've been drinking, they bump shoulders. Now guess what? They shoot each other up. It's been beef ass since. Do you want to die over somebody's shoulder bump, an accident? You understand? You don't know why brothers is beefing. It makes no sense. That's why God said, what in 18? Come on.
Thou shalt not avenge.
God says, thou shalt not avenge. We gotta learn how to let stuff go as a people. We have not learned that. Thou shalt not avenge. Let it go. God is judge. If somebody is wrong, true enough. But guess what? God is judge.
That's right.
You understand? What's more important? You and your grudge or us moving together as a nation? Exactly. Do we move as a nation now? What's some stuff our people be saying to show that we don't move as a nation? What's some stuff they be saying? They say, I'm gonna do what? No, I'm saying like just individuals. They say, well, I'm gonna do me. They ride in the car, they say, I'm what? I'm solo. I'm dolo. Is that not what they say? YOLO. Solo, dolo. I'm gonna do me. You do you, I'm gonna do me. The white man, he don't say stuff like that. You heard the white man say, I'm gonna do me? No, they move as a nation. You touch one of them, you touch all of them.
Let them go.
You hurt one of them, they pass laws.
Right.
They come together and make a law that's like 90 pages long.
Right.
Section 9, paragraph 3, code A, drop down 3 times. That's the new law. We just passed that.
Right.
Let them know.
That's how they move. That's power, believe it or not. That might sound lame in the hood, but that's power. You understand? Oh, you disrespect me? Okay, some saggy pant black dude disrespect me. Pass a law. Guess what? You can't even sag pants no more. Get a citation. Now you gotta pay a ticket. Not only you gotta pay a ticket, your people gotta pay a ticket because y'all are the pan saggers of the world.
That's right.
Now that's power. You understand? That's why unity is more important than our petty scuffle amongst one another. That's why we gotta learn how to let stuff go. 18, come on.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
It says we shall love our neighbor as ourselves. But what happens if we don't love each other? What happens if we don't love ourselves? Exactly. I can't give you something that I don't got myself. If you say, let me get $5, I know I got 1, I'm like, I don't got it. So God is requiring us to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So how are we gonna get that self-love? How are we gonna get it, sis?
You gotta focus on yourself and know yourself. Like
How?
yourself.
Tell me how.
Following the Most High, you gotta start like putting yourself out there to follow His laws. You gotta get right with God.
You're right. Give me Job 8. Give me Job 8 and 7. How are we gonna love others of our people when we don't love ourselves? We're gonna deal with that. Job 8. Give me 7.
The book of Job, chapter 8, verse 7. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end should greatly increase. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
One of our forefathers told us in these last days that we should inquire. I know what inquire means? Inquire means to search, look for, ask questions. It says inquire of the former age. Who do we come from? Who are we? Who are our forefathers? What did we do that was great? Because how you gonna love yourself if you don't even know the things that your forefathers have done? If you don't know, remember it says the glory is from the Father, right? Remember we read that earlier? Whether it be your direct father or going all the way back. For example, if there was another nation, right? Let's say a Caucasian, a little white kid, right? Do you think he takes pride in the accomplishments of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln?
Get out.
Probably, I'm sure he does. When he sat next to those big statues of his forefathers, you understand, with them, they forever memorialize their little poses. Do you think he takes pride in that? Absolutely. You understand? He does. When he hears about Socrates, Galileo, you understand? When he hears about these Edomite scholars, these Caucasian scholars, he takes pride in that. You understand? Picasso, who's the painter, he known for painting up portraits, right? He takes pride in that. He thinks that he can do the same things that his forefather did. You understand? When he hears about great white people, like the NBA logo, is y'all know who that's based off of? What's that Edomite name? Jerry West. He's the NBA logo, the little white dude with the basketball sideways. So when they see Jerry West on the logo, they're like, I can be in it. I know they dunking, but I'm gonna learn how to shoot my three and they can just pass it to me. You understand? I know I can't dribble, but Jerry West can do it, I can do it. They take pride in that. You understand? That's why this Bible says what? Read that again, 8.
Job chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
The search of our fathers is right here in this Bible. David, powerful black man. Solomon. Y'all ever heard of King Solomon? One of the wisest kings that this earth has ever seen? Y'all heard Solomon before? Huh?
I read what is it? The Songs of Solomon.
Song of Solomon?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing is heavy.
Yeah.
But actually, hold that. Give me Song of Solomon real quick.
Song of Solomon chapter 1, verse 5. I am black, but comely.
Comely means handsome. So the wisest king says, I am black and I'm comely. Black and handsome. The wisest king this Bible has ever seen. Give me that real quick. What is that? Give me 1 Kings 3. About how wise Solomon was. I'm gonna show you what God did for Solomon. Kings 4. Because Solomon was not an ordinary man. You think these scientists are smart? Nah. These archaeologists, nah. Kings 4. Get it for me.
29, 30.
Let me look at it. Start at verse 29.
The book of 1 Kings chapter 4, verse 29. And God gave Solomon wisdom and understanding, exceeding much.
And what?
Exceeding much, and largeness of heart, even as the sand that is on the seashore. And Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the east country, and all the wisdom of Egypt. For he was wiser than all men.
What was our forefather Solomon, who said, I am black and beautiful and black and comely? Read.
For he was wiser than all men, than Ethan the Ezrahite, and Heman, and Chalcol.
Then it started naming men who were wiser when he lived on the earth. It started naming them. He was wiser than him. He was wiser than him. Those are men that was alive during that time period. Come on.
And Darda, the sons of Mahal, and his fame was in all nations round about. And he spake 3,000 proverbs.
Like, for example, y'all heard of the book of Proverbs? He spake 3,000 proverbs. In the Apocrypha, you got wisdom of Solomon. Read on.
And his songs were 1,005. And he spake of trees.
Spake of what?
And he spake of trees.
He broke down the understanding of trees. That's called what? Science. Read.
From the cedar tree that is in Lebanon, even unto the hyssop that springeth out of the wall. He spake also of beasts, and of fowl, and of creeping things, and of fishes. And there came of all people to hear the wisdom of Solomon.
There came of all people outside of Israel. All the other nations would come to Solomon's feet to learn wisdom. You understand? So we have a rich culture, a rich heritage. We got to come back to it. It starts with God's laws. It starts with God's laws. So real quick, this your baby, right? That's your baby. This is your son, right? You got 2 sons?
Yes.
Okay, all praises. And then who is this?
That's my daughter.
That's your daughter too. Okay, all praises. Sirach 7:24. Sirach 7, because you got a heavy weight. Because remember, you said you're getting deep into it now, right? Okay, it started with some change.
That's right.
I see my sisters. These sisters will become victims quick. Victims quick. This your oldest right here? The oldest girl? You the oldest girl? Okay. Okay, so oldest, middle, last, and then... Oh, you the oldest out of everybody. Okay, understood. How old are you, bro? 18. Okay, so all y'all teenagers, though? Teenagers? All right, so y'all in a very, very vulnerable time period right now. Why? You got the music, y'all getting older, y'all smelling yourself, hormones is changing, y'all going into puberty, things like that. You understand what I'm saying? Boys are on y'all developing. This is a very, very vulnerable time, right? I know it's stressing you the hell out. I know you stressed out with little sisters. You understand? So listen, but look, it starts with you, and you do your best as an older brother and an authoritative figure in the household. But it starts with you though, sis. Sirach 7:24, come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 24. Hast thou daughters?
What it say?
Hast thou daughters?
What's the answer?
Has thou done-
The Bible said, has thou daughters, or do you have daughters, huh? Yes, okay, read on.
Have care of their body.
I shouldn't see her bra. I shouldn't see her legs. A skirt will help her out, but the skirt shouldn't be ripped. The split shouldn't be up to here, or the split shouldn't be behind here. You know what I'm saying? I love my little sisters. I don't even know these sisters, but guess what? I don't want y'all to be abused.
That's right.
Our young men, they are mentally unstable. I'm telling y'all right now. They will text you all day, text you all morning. They will call you all day, be on the phone with you all night. Somebody, you sleep? No, I ain't sleep. And then they will get what's between y'all legs, and y'all will never hear from them. Y'all get ready to fight, kill somebody. Then you see him with somebody else, and you ready to throw hands. You ready to throw hands and kill somebody. I'm telling you what I know, not what I found out. You understand what I'm saying? So the Bible, read 24 again. I don't know y'all, but guess what? Y'all life is in this Bible though.
That's right.
You understand? That's why it says the Bible discerns the thoughts. Read 24 again, come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 24.
Bring it out.
Hast thou daughters? Have care of their body,
It says have a care for their body, you know?
and show not thyself cheerful toward them.
Sister, this ain't the time for you to be their friend.
That's right.
I'm not saying don't have a relationship with your children. Of course you have a relationship. You the first thing they saw. You understand? They nurture. You brought them up. Breast milk, formula. You the one who made the bottle. You the one who gave them the breast, whatever the case may be. That was you. So it's not saying you have a relationship. Y'all have a bond regardless. From before they knew their own name, y'all had a bond. And they knew who their mother was. You understand? But now it's saying, show not yourself cheerful toward them. This is not the time to show yourself cheerful toward them. Why? They need guidance.
That's right.
You done made a lot of mistakes, have you not? They can learn from your mistakes without having to go through them.
All right.
Get out.
You get what I'm saying? Next to you right now, sis, should be a husband right here.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You know that. But he not there right now. We don't want that to be them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
You
right.
need a defense system. You need
That's
a
right.
backbone.
Teach 'em.
You understand? You need a leader in your household.
See that?
We want them to have the same thing before the children.
That's right.
Y'all have children? Any of y'all have children? It's not a strange question. How many young sisters are pregnant right now? Be in high school with the big belly. Y'all in high school?
She just went to prom yesterday. She just graduated. They're all three of them in high school.
Okay. So, why you crying, sis? Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question, sis. What is prom all about? What's prom all about? I'm talking to my baby sister. I want to know what is prom all about. You don't know?
Promotion. You to beat them at their game, but being in school and learning what they try to teach us to keep us.
They gave
held
us
in
prom, right?
captivity.
They
Yes, and
gave us
give
prom.
They promote them to it.
Right.
Now you go to college and stay in college and keep you down some more. That's how I take it.
Right.
But promotion.
Okay, sister. I want you to calm down for a second. You mind telling me why you crying? We out here to heal a lot of people with solutions. You understand? Are you crying because what's coming out is the truth? Is that why you crying? Okay, well guess what? You got breath in your lungs, right? So what? They says you know better, you do what? You do better. You understand? We are not our decisions. You understand? But guess what? We cannot be servants to sin though.
Right.
You can't sin today, learn better, and then do the same thing tomorrow when lust kicks in. You understand? So we have to learn how to do better.
They will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. Take care of us. Take
walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more. It sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.